August 2023. A Pentagon briefing you didn't hear about. Deputy Secretary of Defense Kathleen Hicks announces a classified project. Replicator. The goal? Deploy 10,000 autonomous AI-powered combat drones within 18 months. Drones that work together, think for themselves. Overwhelm enemies through sheer numbers. Here's why this matters. An F-35 fighter jet costs $80 million. For the same price, you could deploy 4,000 replicator drones. China has 2.1 million troops. The US has 1.3 million. We're outnumbered. So the Pentagon's solution isn't more soldiers or bigger bombs. It's swarm warfare. Thousands of cheap AI-powered drones that enemy defenses can't handle. Ukraine proved it works. Cheap drones destroying million-dollar Russian tanks. Now the Pentagon is scaling it up. The question, is this genius? Or a $30 billion gamble that makes Skynet look responsible? So what is Replicator? It's the Pentagon's plan to deploy thousands of cheap, autonomous drones that work together like a swarm. The key word, attritable. That means expendable. An F-35 costs $80 million. If you lose one, it's a national tragedy. A replicator drone costs $20,000 to $100,000. Lose 500? Acceptable. You've got 9,500 more. That changes everything. The program has 3 categories. Air drones, quadcopters and loitering munitions like the Switchblade 600. Small enough to fit in a backpack. Smart enough to identify and destroy tanks. There's also larger unmanned aircraft, like the XQ-58 Valkyrie. Basically a fighter jet with no pilot. Then sea drones. The Sea Hunter, an autonomous ship that hunts submarines for months without a crew. And underwater drones like Manta Ray, lurking beneath the surface, waiting. Ground drones. Robotic vehicles carrying supplies or weapons into combat zones too dangerous for humans. But the real innovation isn't the drones themselves. It's swarm intelligence. These drones talk to each other, make decisions collectively. No human controlling every move. Think of a flock of birds, how they move together, change direction instantly. No leader giving orders. Now imagine that. With weapons, 100 drones attack an air defense system. The enemy shoots down 10. The swarm adapts. Some drones become decoys, drawing fire. Others circle around and strike from behind. All of this happens in seconds. Autonomous, coordinated, lethal. That's the future the Pentagon is building. But why is the Pentagon rushing this? Why deploy 10,000 drones in just 18 months? Because there's a threat, a timeline, and the Pentagon knows we're running out of time. Next, why China is the reason Replicator exists, and why the next 5 years decide everything. 10,000 autonomous drones, deployed in 18 months. Why the rush? Because of this, China. That's why. The Pentagon knows something most Americans don't. We're outmatched. Not in technology. American weapons are still the best. But in numbers, geography, and production capacity, China has the advantage. Let's break it down. China has 2.1 million active troops. The US has 1.3 million. China's Navy has over 340 ships. The US has 293. For the first time since World War II, America doesn't have the largest navy. And here's the kicker. China can build warships 200 times faster than the United States. We can't outproduce them. Not even close. Now add geography. If China invades Taiwan, they're fighting 100 miles from their coast. The US has to fight 6,000 miles from home. Our nearest major base is Japan, 1,200 miles away. Guam is 1,800 miles. And China has missiles, DF-21D, DF-26, that can hit our aircraft carriers from 1,200 miles out. So do we send carriers into range and risk losing a $13 billion ship with 5,000 sailors? Or stay back and let Taiwan fall? That's the strategic nightmare. And it's why Replicator exists. Because Ukraine taught the Pentagon something critical. Cheap drones beat expensive tanks. A $500 commercial quadcopter with a grenade strapped to it has destroyed $5 million Russian tanks. Turkish TB2 drones, $2 million each, wiped out entire Russian convoys. The lesson is clear. Swarms of cheap, expendable drones overwhelm traditional defenses. So the Pentagon's thinking, we can't outproduce China in ships or missiles, but we can deploy 10,000 AI-powered drones that cost $20,000 each. China shoots down 5,000? We've got 5,000 more. And they keep coming. That's the theory. The question is, will it work? So drones win wars. AI makes them unstoppable. But here's the question nobody's answering. Who decides when they kill? What happens when the AI makes a mistake? Next, the dark side of autonomous weapons, and why some experts say Replicator could be the Pentagon's biggest mistake.
AI-powered drones, autonomous killing machines. Sounds perfect. Until you ask, what if they target the wrong person? Here's what the Pentagon doesn't emphasize in briefings: the risks, and they're massive. Let's start with AI errors. These drones use computer vision to identify targets: tanks, soldiers, weapon systems. The AI is trained on thousands of images, and it's 95% accurate. Sounds great, except 5% of 10,000 drones is 500 mistakes. How many of those mistakes kill civilians? We already know AI gets it wrong. 2015, a US drone strike killed 42 people in a hospital. Mistaken identity. 2019, a drone mistook a water truck for a missile launcher. 10 civilians dead. Now scale that to autonomous swarms making decisions in milliseconds without human approval. The margin for error disappears. Then there's hacking. If drones communicate with each other to coordinate, they're networked. Networks get hacked. 2011, Iran captured a US stealth drone by hacking its GPS. They landed it intact. Now imagine China hacks into a replicator swarm mid-battle, turns 1,000 drones against the US fleet. One compromised drone infects the whole network. That's not science fiction. That's how cyber attacks work. Third risk, autonomous escalation. AI makes decisions faster than humans. That's the point. But what if the AI misinterprets a radar signature, sees a threat that isn't there, launches a strike that starts a war? 1983, Soviet early warning systems detected incoming US nuclear missiles. It was a false alarm, a computer glitch. The officer on duty refused to report it. He saved the world. If an AI had been in charge, we'd all be dead. And we're giving AI more authority, not less. Fourth, proliferation. The US develops autonomous drones. China copies them. Russia copies them. Iran reverse engineers captured drones. 5 years later, terrorists have them. We saw this in Syria. ISIS modified commercial drones to drop grenades. Imagine what they do with military-grade autonomous swarms. And finally, accountability. If an AI kills civilians, who's responsible? The programmer? The general? The president? The AI itself? International law requires a human in the loop for lethal force. Geneva Conventions. Replicator is designed to operate autonomously. Is that legal? The UN Secretary General called autonomous weapons morally repugnant. But the US is building them anyway. Okay, the risks are real. But so is the China threat. So is Replicator the solution? Or a $30 billion gamble that makes everything worse? Next, we examine the Pentagon's plan. Will it actually work? The evidence might surprise you.
10,000 drones to counter China. Massive risks. Because Segment 4 analyzes these challenges. But the real question, will it even work when bullets start flying? So will Replicator work? Let's look at the evidence. Starting with the case for it working. First, Ukraine. The concept is proven. Small, cheap drones have destroyed over 1,000 Russian vehicles. $500 drones taking out $5 million tanks. Turkey's TB2 Bayraktar drones dominated the Azerbaijan-Armenia war in 2020. First conflict where drones were the decisive weapon. Every war since 2015 shows the same pattern. Drones work. They're cheap, effective, and hard to stop. That's real-world evidence, not theory. Second, American technological advantage. The US leads in AI research. Companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon are building the most advanced AI in the world. The Pentagon has access to that. US military AI systems, like the Aegis radar or Patriot missiles, already use AI for targeting. We're not starting from scratch. China's AI is good, but we're still ahead. For now. Third, tests are working. DARPA demonstrated 50 drones coordinating autonomously in 2023. The Navy tested drone swarms overwhelming ship defenses in 2024. They worked. Project Maven's AI can identify targets with 95% accuracy. The tech exists. It's being deployed. But here's the case against it working. First, electronic warfare. Russia jams Ukrainian drones constantly. GPS jamming. Signal jamming. Sometimes the drones just fall out of the sky. Russia's Krasuka 4 system jams everything within 150 miles. And China has more advanced electronic warfare than Russia. What if they disable the swarm before it reaches its target? Whole plan collapses. Second, logistics. It's easy to say 10,000 drones. Harder to actually deploy them. Every drone needs batteries, charging stations, maintenance, repairs, transport. How do you ship 10,000 drones to the Pacific and keep them operational? Who maintains them? You think it's just plug and play? Pentagon estimates don't include that. Costs are going to explode. Third, AI isn't reliable enough. Yes, it's 95% accurate in tests, but combat isn't a test. Fog, rain, smoke, camouflage, chaos. AI struggles. Self-driving cars still crash. Facial recognition still fails. And we're trusting this to make life and death decisions at 500 miles per hour? Maybe in 10 years, not in 2. And finally, the timeline is fantasy. Pentagon said 10,000 drones by 2025. We're in 2025. They've delivered maybe 100 prototypes. You do the math. To hit 10,000, they'd need to build 450 drones every month. They're building 5. The program is years behind. So the verdict? The concept works. Ukraine proves it. But the Pentagon's timeline is impossible. The tech isn't mature. And China has countermeasures. Will Replicator work eventually? Probably. By 2026? No chance. Okay, so maybe Replicator works. Maybe by 2028, we have 10,000 autonomous drones. But here's the real question. Should we? Because once we cross this line, there's no going back. Next, the final verdict. And what this means for the future of warfare. 10,000 autonomous drones. China threat. AI risks. Timeline problems. We've covered it all. So here's the final verdict. So here's my verdict. Is Replicator necessary? Yes. The China threat is real. Their military is growing faster than ours. We can't outproduce them in ships or missiles, and we can't send 100,000 American troops to die defending Taiwan. Drones are the logical answer. Cheap, expendable, effective. Ukraine proved that. But is the Pentagon's plan realistic? No. 10,000 drones by 2026 is fantasy. They're years behind schedule. The technology isn't mature. AI makes mistakes. Electronic warfare can disable swarms. And the logistics of deploying and maintaining 10,000 drones? Nightmare. The real timeline is 2028 to 2030. Maybe. Should we do it anyway? Probably. But slower. With more testing. With human oversight. With international agreements on autonomous weapons. Rushing this because politicians want results before the next election is how you get catastrophes. The middle path. Fund Replicator, but extend the timeline. Deploy 1,000 drones first. Test them. Fix the problems. Then scale up. That's the smart play. Now, what does this mean for you? If you have family in the military, they might fight alongside AI drones in the next war, or be saved by them when threats come too fast for humans to react. The technology is coming, whether we like it or not. If you're a taxpayer, this is $30 billion over 10 years. Cheaper than building 10 aircraft carriers, which would cost $130 billion. But expect overruns. Pentagon programs always run over budget. Replicator will too. And if you care about global stability, this is an arms race. China will match this. Russia will try. Iran will steal the technology. Within 10 years, autonomous weapons will be everywhere. And we better hope international law catches up before someone uses them in a way we all regret. Here's the bigger picture. Warfare keeps evolving. Swords, guns, tanks, jets, nukes, drones, now autonomous AI. Each step makes war deadlier, faster, less controlled by humans. And each time, we deploy the technology before we fully understand the consequences. That's what we're doing with Replicator. So why should you care? Because your taxes fund this. Because a US-China war could start within 5 years. Because drones could prevent that war, or start it by accident. Because future wars might be AI versus AI, with humans just watching. And because when China's AI gets better than ours, and it will eventually, what then? This isn't science fiction. The Pentagon is deploying this right now. You need to understand what's being built in your name. Stay informed. Question authority. Demand safeguards. Because once we cross this line, there's no going back. This is Battlefield Insights. If you made it this far, you care about understanding modern warfare without the propaganda. Subscribe, because we're covering the stories mainstream media won't touch. Next up, watch our deep dive on hypersonic missiles, why the US Navy can't stop them. Or check out our ranking of the world's top 20 militaries. No hype, just analysis. See you in the next one.